All right, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick video. Just going to go over what's currently been going on the past 24 hours, whether I think it's the bottom, stuff like that. We're going to look at the asteroids belt for some levels. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible so everyone gets a good understanding. So first off, we're going to jump it right in with Bitcoin. This was our plan from about a week ago. Followed it pretty closely, just didn't attack this 45.5K high, which everyone was kind of expecting, I suppose. Came back down over the past 8 hours. We're looking at the 4 hour currently with the slow mode asteroids belt. Broke right through our levels, back into it. We haven't tapped the belt since we finally broke out of it on February 6th. But we are holding Monday's low. And this is the kind of the range that I've been posting for the last week or so. Monday's low is like 41.6. We just double tapped it twice, which does look bullish for now. That this is a bottom, but do I think it's the bottom? I'm not too sure. The reason why we're dumping is because of the whole Ukraine and Russia war news. Traditional markets are dumping as well, so crypto is following suit. Do I think that this is the bottom and we kind of like go back up? Not really. I'd be very surprised if we just kept grinding back up the same way we did here after already doing it twice. If you look at this, it kind of looks like we haven't made a lower low yet, but we did make a lower high. So it's starting to look a little bearish to me. I'm not interested in longing 42K. I'm more interested in either longing 40.9, see if this low holds, or right around 40K. 40K would be my sweet spot. 39 to 40K would be my gigalong entry currently. So we could do a little thing like this. Yeah. This would be my nice little area where I want to gigalong. All I did was take that, 4 hour breaker there that caused the downtrend, and that's where I would really like to long. So 39.2 to 40. We'll be keeping an eye on 41, like 40.9, this level here, to see if that low holds, which was also our breaker, our original support here. When we finally broke it, retested it as resistance, and then that caused the cascade down to 33K. As you guys can see, that's why I'm saying that. So now we're gonna look at the asteroids belt on a couple different time frames. We'll keep it on slow for now. I like to switch between slow and normal for those who have it. That gives you a better understanding. Slow is just, I guess, it's just a different algorithm that is based off of more price action. It gives you an idea where the belt is, but it's important to look at both. Now, if we check the 12 hour on slow, all you can really see is we're still in a bearish trend. The whole way down, retest resistance back here in Christmas, came back in, broke into it, kind of holding as support. Now, if I was wanting to long, and I don't think it's going to break, and look right where our plan was, where the low was supposed to be, 41K, right where it would be. So this next 12 hour could come down to 41K and then gets bought back up. That would be more likely to me than it just getting bought back up now. So that's the 12 hour. Let's check the daily. Daily, we got, more room. You can see the whole suite is also right here. So I expect strong support at that 40.9K low. Wouldn't be surprised if we get 40K or even into our bids, giga long bids here at 39. So important to check these different time frames. If you guys have purchased the asteroid belt, if you haven't, the link is in educational links. It's only $50 a month. Comes with all those other indicators as well. Very helpful. 2 hour. 2 hour doesn't look too bad. It just, yeah, okay. So holding the midline now for the 2 hour. Wicked into Monday's low twice, bouncing back. We will see. I wouldn't be too confident in going long now if that's what you guys are thinking about. So now I'm going to switch it to normal, and we're going to see the differences and what everything looks like. So normal mode for the 2 hour. There we go. So now much different story here. In slow mode, we're holding the midline. In normal mode, we've broken below the bullish, when it's supposed to be green. My settings have it white. We've broken below, and now we are retesting it as resistance, wicking in, and not able to get above. So that's a much different story. That's a bearish scenario. Now we're going to check the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour looks just like the 2 hour did on slow. We are holding the midline. Good sign. If you had caught a bid at Monday's low, that was pretty nice. You got a 1 to 2% pump off of that, but going long now, not a good idea, um, unless you want to have your stop loss right below this wick. So, I mean, we are at 42.1. I'd honestly be looking for shorts, but to each their own. 1 hour, just like I said, double tapped Monday's low. This nice little range that we've had. We broke way below it. This was kind of your signal here to short I guess, earlier this morning. Wicked out of it, wicked into it a couple times as resistance, short 43.2, and then you would have caught that cascade down to Monday's low. Just to kind of show you why it's so helpful if you're keeping an eye on it you can set alerts and stuff like that, I believe, like if it goes below the bell or whatever, on your phone, so you're not always having to be on the computer checking it, or just simply have the Tradingview app on your phone. Very helpful as well. That's when you always see my screenshots. So yeah, nice little pump. It's going a little higher than I thought. We will see. If we reject 42.6, that would be my area where I would want to short. Let's check the 2 hour. Yeah, so not really getting above. 42.6 would be my short area with like stop loss right above these wicks. So something like this. Check that wick there. You can make it a little higher since, there you go. And I'd be targeting the 40.9. So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I've covered Bitcoin pretty well. Let's check ETH real quick. So back into our buy zone once again, holding the midline on 2 hour normal mode, just like Bitcoin kind of is. This kind of even looks like a short to me right now. I mean, I say this struggles to get above 3,000 now. I wouldn't say it keeps going. If it does, 30 is the short level for me. I'm not looking for longs. I personally think we're going lower, but it's completely up to you guys. So everyone's bias is a little different. Bulls have been really strong, but we've kind of retraced that move. I don't think they're as strong here. Um, you know, I could even predict, I wouldn't be surprised if we did something like this and took out these lows, these 28.40 where we originally bounced. I didn't really like that price action to begin with. The reason why we longed it in the first place was 4 hour normal mode. As you'll see here, it was holding the bottom of the belt. That's when we went long. We closed most of it here. Didn't really expect this up move. Again, looks like we're making we made a higher low. We also made a lower high here, unless this just magically goes above 3,300. So I would predict that we make our way down over the next couple days and retest this downtrend. This downtrend I have from the tippy top. Yeah. at 4,900. And you can see how it's been respected for the past 3, 4 months every single time. Um, so I'd be interested to see. Also, if you look at that, the 12-hour normal mode, pretty easy right there. We're at the top of the belt, failed to break it, short. Here we go. This is kind of where my giga-long entry for ETH would be, right around 2750. Um, Do you short it all the way down there? Difficult to say. You want to look for a rejection of previous support before you go short. You don't just blindly short, mainly because bulls have been really strong. They are, the past 2 or 3 days of price action has just been squeezing the fuck out of shorts, um, even though they were kind of right, like especially here. They were right to short here. They probably didn't take profit, squeezed them out of it, and then sent it down. Yeah, so like I said, I know I said last night that my bids at 3,000 were where I wanted, and I obviously have them, but I have not taken a trade thus far. I really think we're going to maybe bounce 30.50. That would be my short scenario. So stop loss right above that wick, 3,100, targeting 2,800, 2,770. That would be my play. That might take several days to play out. It's a long grind down. It's, 10% dump from 30.50, but we will see. That's what I predict for now. Um, if Bitcoin doesn't pump back up, I don't like that we're back in Monday's low again. The more times we tap it, the more times I think it's going to break. So I'd be looking for this area here. Um, something like that. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope you guys find this helpful. Um, any other charts that I posted? I posted AVAX. So this was our plan for AVAX from the video yesterday. You know, it just made one more move up to take out that high for anyone who shorted here. So I'm saying the bulls are strong right now. You could have shorted there, been in profit. They stop you out, and then they send it right there. So this is the level that I wanted, $89, a little bit below. We haven't gotten it yet. Currently on this hourly, you can see that it's kind of wicking above and rejecting midline. It's not really a midline. For some reason, the algorithm has it near the top. But yeah, would like to get in here, at least for a bounce. It's been very strong. Atom, I'd like to take a look at because even though everything's been dumping, is one of the few coins that's actually pumping today. Yeah, so you can see it was this bearish trend on the hourly, kept rejecting. 25.50 was like our giga long entry. Made its way up to $28. I know Jack had a nice long from last week. I know you did really well with that, buddy. Congrats. Bounced off the top, bounced off midline. Here we go. Am I still bullish on it now? Based off this hourly, I can just see that we're rejecting the whole suite here. But we're also holding this, so I'd expect to move back below $29, but we will see. Let's look at different time frames to give us a better understanding. So yeah, different understanding here. The 4-hour is broken above, holding midline. So it could keep going. Atom is one of the few coins I think is going to do really well this year. It wouldn't surprise me if it did go to $100. So definitely recommend holding spot. You don't have to be trading all the time. You could just simply hold spot and make a lot of money. So looks Bitcoin's been dumping, dumped $100 since we were talking about that 42.1 high. Don't want to make this too long. I know everyone doesn't like to watch when I'm posting hour-long videos, but I just want to pack as much information into these as possible. It's difficult for me to post a bunch of charts and get everything out that I need to say. So Solana, here was our trend that we've been talking about for a while. It's been holding it multiple times, came up, rejected midline. Um, when it was here last time, I didn't think it was going to hold. Let's see if it holds this time. It doesn't look like it's going to bounce there, but we will see. Lower low, lower high for those who could see within this range. We took out this low here and we made a lower high. So doesn't look too bullish. I'm kind of bearish on it now. Um, I would have liked to get above 129, hold that as support. At the very least, hold that 114 level. But the fact that we're back below 100 again, um, I'm not interested in giga-longing anything. Anything else I can take a look at that we've been paying attention to? Obviously, Luna and Phantom. So we had that great long on Luna just before the pump yesterday. Um, and I was stopped. We took profit, that's why it's so important to take profit, at least partially. So if it comes back down, you get stopped out. At least you walked away with something. So that's why I'm always taking partial profits. Back into our buy zone. Doesn't look like it's going to hold based off this current 4 hour. Just looking at this, held the midline on that previous close, came back up, rejected it. The current 4 hour is red. So I'd be looking for, an entry around $53. If that doesn't hold, then, perhaps near 50 again. I think 53 would be a good buy though. So 2% down, I'd place some bids there. Just don't be too overconfident. Oh, I got the bottom. I got the bottom. Like I said, I still could see Bitcoin going below 40,000. This, my level of certainty isn't 99%, but that's how I'm feeling. I think everyone's just been buying every single dip recently, and this one, everyone's going to be buying this current dip, and then they're just going to get stopped out. So, yeah, let's see. Phantom I want to look at as well. And this one's kind of interesting. We made our way up, tagged that 215 level last night. I was long Phantom as well. I sold most of it at 210, so I walked away with a good profit since we went long at 202. We are back down. That current 4 hour was brutal from 215 all the way back below that 203 level that I said we needed to flip as support. Broke it, back down. Here we are, 197, which has been a very strong level, as you can see here. Bounce, 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 a little bit below, bounce, rejected a little bit, deviation, came back up. So I'm still really bullish on Phantom going into the year, just like Adam. It's something you want to hold in your spot bag, but do I personally want a long here? Not really. I'm not interested in longs today. I missed the shorts, so I'm not interested in them either. I was asleep. So, yeah, looks made a new low. Wouldn't I don't know, man. This is going to go up eventually. It's just brutal. Over the past, I'd say that's what, February 1st. The past 2 weeks, we are down 70%. And I do think, another NFT bull market is coming. So obviously looks is eventually going to pump. If you don't want to long it, just simply buy a spot. Anything below $2 is a great fucking deal in my opinion. If it goes down to $1, buy more. You know what I mean? Just buy a spot. Don't be kind of interested in longing this until it really finds a bottom, which this very well could be soon. Something interesting to do. I know I got a request for this recent or not too long ago. Was fibs. So you just click fib retracement on your Tradingview. Go drag, click on the bottom, drag it to the top. and then it shows you all the retracement levels, and you can see how they were respected. So the 0.382 was at 530, resistance below, and then it shows you the negatives as well. So our 1.272 negative would be $1.36. So if it goes to $1.36, that is where I would want to gig along, or not gig along just because it could keep going down. You don't know where to place your stop because you have zero price action to base it off of. But I would start easing into one slowly, low leverage. Doesn't need to be high, because if that really is the bottom, then it could pump all the way back to $3-4. And if it does a 2x and you're leveraged long, you're making a lot of money. So you could even consider something like that. You could wait for a little bit below $1, but I think $1.27, $1.30 area is where you're going to want to long looks. Near perp, still bullish on near as well, long term. Not interested in long this price action. As you can see, current 4-hour just keeps rejecting this midline. Had one pump right through it, immediate breakdown. So we will see. I'm going to keep you guys updated on Bitcoin. Now it looks like we're rejecting 42. So just keep an eye out for that 41K level, 40.9. That is where I would take my first stab at longing. If, with a stop probably, below this low here. Let's say what I see right here. So you could do something like that. And then whatever your target would want to be. I would probably choose 42.6. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. I'm going to end this video now. Sorry for it being a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but hopefully I packed enough information in here for it to be worth your time. So yeah, as always, any questions, DM me, guys. More than happy to help you out. Call me if you need anything. Let's not over risk. Let's not long here. I know a lot of you guys want to be bearish. If you want to be a bear, short 42.6 with a stop loss above right around like 43K. All right. Have a good day, guys.